scene, got my green screen in the background. And I'm gaming, got a million tabs in the background. Can you see me? Chat is on fire in the background. I keep dying, but the game is just a background. When I'm late, we can be kings and queens.
You're so early. How dare! Welcome in, Scar. Welcome in, YouTube, and happy Tuesday to you all. Welcome into the Pain Suffering. How are we doing today? We do have ads kicking off 3 minutes on the Twitchy side. How you doing, Scar? You still iced in over there? Our roads have cleared up a good bit over here, so I'm happy about that.
When I'm live, we can be kings and queens.
Woke up an asshole. Not too bad. Yeah, it's right. It's gonna be a grease night on the roads. We'll see. The roads look pretty clear. I haven't seen much water out there. Welcome in, Mr. Nar. How are we doing, Mr. Nar? Happy Tuesday to you, my friend. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. Welcome to the Pain and Suffering. How we did? Up north, it's rough. Gotcha.
When I'm live. Beavers tell you it's a rotten day for lovers. The flames of war engulf the tree that used to shade you.
Yep, my driveway is pretty iced in. I don't know if I'll be able to get out of it anytime soon. No ice or snow. Oh, bragging! Bragging! Now I'm still iced in. I could probably get out, but I'd probably run the risk of driving into the ditch outside of, or on my, just off of my driveway. I'm trying to get out. Southwest UK. Oh, yeah. No ice or snow. Yeah, that's just a lot of rain up there, yeah? Not much snow happening in that neck of the woods, huh? Yeah, no, I would slide right off trying to get out of there. Lots of rain. Coming in early, old bird man. No, I'm not becoming an early old bird man. Okay? No, I'm just bored. What do I do for 20 extra minutes? Why don't we just play games and hang out and chillax? Lots of rain. Always so much rain. Minus, welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. You and Jay, both. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. Hopefully the ice storm hasn't been too painful for you. Well, I guess we talked yesterday, so I already asked you about that. You guys surviving out already over there? It's true. An extra 20 or so minutes. This weekend might be worse. I've heard that the temperatures are going to be cold. I haven't seen anything about precip. At least on my side of the country, right? So I saw that there's going to be a potential for a huge, I wouldn't say a huge low pressure system that's going to push its way across the East Coast there. So yeah, I could see there being a high potential for precip. It's going to be cold all week, then 8 to 12 inches of snow. Yeah. I think that's just primarily there on the East Coast, though. Maybe a little bit inland, but I haven't seen anything for the rest of the states yet. So you can give 8 to 12 inches after about 3 to 4 pumps. I can't hear. Had to turn off the AC this week. You had to turn off the AC this week. Oh my goodness. Welcome in, Vin Draxon. Happy Tuesday to you. Welcome into the Pain Suffering. How are we doing? It is Tuesday, Kimmy. 8 to 12 inches of hugs. Oh, gotcha. Of hugs. See, those two entirely different things. I do not smell funny. I took a shower, okay? Guys, follow Kimmy. Do the thing. Listen, what was it, like negative 36 degrees in Canada this week? I think you guys turned off the AC a little bit ago, okay? I lived in North Dakota, which is basically the Canadian armpit of the Americas, you know, of the U.S. And I know how cold it gets. You smell funny like 50 times over the last 2 hours. Shiny, why do you smell funny? You took a shower last week. No. Well, yes, I took a shower last week, but I also took a shower this week. Thank you. Oh my goodness. This is why we can't have nice things. Still got the window open. Sure, bud. Sure, bud. Always like spending the evening with beavers in your face. I don't think that anybody would oppose this idea or plan, you know? You got timberboard, you got beavers, you got them in your face. You know, it's great. It's great all around. You want more dinner? I have bratwurst for dinner. Is that good? What's fun? Your nose doesn't believe me. You can't smell me. You're on the other side of the country. Jay, you're on the wrong side of the country. You get fried chicken. Bragging! Helps cool your PC. You have set up just beside it. Sounds like I need to set up a new cooling system for your PC there, friend. That's what you think. That's what I know. Unless you're in my walls. Jay, are you in my walls? If you're in there, can you run some of the Cat 5 around the house? Because I don't want to crawl in there. When is the Werebeaver DLC? Look in the mirror. I'm kidding, Kimmy. I'm kidding. Not putting 5 cats in your wall. No, Cat 5 cable. Cat 5 cable, not 5 cats. You can't quit, Kimmy. You can't quit. You're the one who put the leg irons on yourself. I didn't do this to you. You did it. Jay, you get your butt back here. Both of you sit back down. I'll start bringing the coupons out. Keep you guys entertained with coupons for a minute. It's true, you did. You did. Oh, you're going to get chicken? No. You have to stay in the basement with Kimmy. Keep her entertained. Oh. It did say coupons. You gonna take another little week to fix water? That sucks, dude. How do I make the songs? Suno.com. Suno.com. I'm sorry to hear that, Phoenix. Is I'm assuming the apartment complex is helping out in any way that they can. Need a home and crumbs. This is true. You can appoint someone to leave him. Yeah, you can give him a hammer. I'm glad to hear it, Phoenix. I'm glad they're making sure you guys are all right. Have a mod battle royale to see who's the most worthy. No, see, I'm thinking we just give the hammer to everybody, and then one person doesn't get it randomly, and then we'll see how they're. Yeah, Mr. Mar. I use Suno. I use Suno for the backtracking. I do a lot of the lyrics myself, and then I throw a backtrack, an audio backtrack via Suno, and make the music that way. Random hammer assignments. Yes, exactly, Kimmy. And of course, I pay for the subscription in order to, what is it called? Monetize it, so I don't get yelled at by YouTube or Suno. So it's fantastic. I enjoy it. It turns out really good a lot of the time. Sometimes I'll have to run a couple iterations to get something just right. And then of course the AI likes to be a little ridiculous and mispronounce things. Like, why can't you pronounce aquifer right throughout the entire song? DMCA safe. Exactly. I don't want to get tagged by a DMCA or copyright strike or something or whatever. And it's all mine. It's my music, so check DMs potentially. First companions, fun game, 10 out of 10. Made you say you smell funny. While Ninja says you're death words and keeps hunting you with them. What are you playing? You would win because you fight dirty, not worthy. That sounds about right, Jay. You just murked everybody in the... We could do a Phasmophobia off. Or a Timberborn off. The best Timberborn player can be the head mod. You like Suno for this purpose? Who made songs to explain lore of your Timberborn maps? Hell yeah! I did, well, I started doing Suno or using Suno explicitly for the YouTube, right? I was tired of not having audio backtracks for some of the speed up montages and everything, and I wanted to have fun with each episode, so I was like, I might as well take advantage of the tools that I have available to me. Been watching Timberpunk 2. That's on me attitude. Listen, it's always on me. I'm the one who did it. I can't not accept responsibility for my terrible mistakes. But I'm glad you've been enjoying the Timberpunk 2 there, friend. Beaver Dad dual streaming, yes. Weather alert, Amber alert, imminent threat alert. What do you mean? Snow squall and you're saying threat? Yeah, there's gonna be a poop ton of snow, Kimmy. A lot of snow. We might get a sneak peek at some of the Timberpunk 2 map today too, guys. If you're interested in checking that out, seeing where the world is at, and some of my plans for the future. I've got a huge project in mind that I'm super excited about. Totally sent Shadow a photo of the alleged work that is already taken just shy of a week. Well, it is in the middle of winter in North Dakota. So it would make sense that it would take them a little bit of time to dig in. Yeah, dude, they're digging through permafrost. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time to get through that. Never got alerts like that and calling it threat. We have another snow day. Yeah. Oh. It's just all part of the new emergency broadcast system. Each state / the Fed has been tying into a lot of different emergency systems just so that notifications get out better, so you don't run into another situation like you did in Texas or in Virginia or anything like that. We got hit in the New Year's in New York. Oh, we got hit in New York over the weekend. 15 to 20 inches of snow. Commute's horrible. I know the feeling. Orbital Carrot, welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you.
Which can only mean letting his mustache grow even longer, more spirally, so he can ever so often tap it like some early 1900 aristocrat with top hat and monocle.
What do you do, Dad? No! No, I do want to get a top hat, shiny. Welcome in, Orbital Carrot. Happy Tuesday to you, my friend. We had a fantastic weekend. Shutting the screen when you place the drill to bust it. What did I listen? Why didn't I listen to Future Self either? Like, why are you doing that? And I'm not. Shadow and Elf Hat? No! Welcome in, Gothic. Thanks for the 3 stream streak, friend. I appreciate you. Oh my goodness. We've been sitting in the starting stooge screen for 15 hours. Alright, give me a second. Give me a second. No! Does not wear a top hat without a monocle? Sure. It's been 84 years. It hasn't been 84 years, but welcome in, everybody, and a happy Tuesday to you. Welcome into the Pain of Suffering. And welcome into a brand new map that I want to try out today. I kind of got, I don't want to say bored of the other game. It was very slow paced, and I feel like there's something that we could do a little bit more entertaining elsewhere. So maybe I'll turn that one into a series or something at some point. We can leave now, screen chase. Thanks, Kimmy. Thanks, Kimmy. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Italians are weird. I agree. They do this thing, right? Chase, why? And what do you mean I'm early for once? I'm early a lot. Whoa, rude. What do you mean, whoa, rude? I'm not rude. We can't turn this down though, a little bit. There we go. We'll kill that. So you guys want to keep this music playing, or you guys want to do the game music? What are you guys thinking? I am not, in fact, rude. I am a nice person, I'd like to believe, for the most part, I think. Been playing.
Happy birthday!
Oh my, that's so loud, Gothic. Send help. It's still, you're not playing Arc Knights. Ah, I bite my thumb at you there, Kimmy. Why are we biting thumbs at each other? You're the one who said we can leave because the screen changed. Why? Why must you be so angry at me? Also, there's a bee drill if anybody wants a nice bee Pokemon. It's not my birthday, Gothic. But welcome in, everybody. I'll give you guys a quick look-see at this this new map that we're taking a looking at today. So this is the Deadland. This button need to be clicked. You DM me, okay? Okay. How's the wifey? She's good. I woke her up on accident by leaving the dogs outside for a little too long. So now she's mad that I woke her up from her nap. My nephew's birthday. He's an old man. Yes, I have 2 doggos. I have a Husker and a Mutt, and both of them love to be outside, and then love to be inside, and then love to be outside, and then love to be inside. And they'll beg to go outside, and then beg to come inside every 10 seconds. And I had to take care of some things, so I let them outside for a little longer than 2 minutes. Huskies, love Huskies, yeah. Show the dogs. This isn't a question, it's an order. No! I refuse! Yes, Kimmy. Just the door, exactly. Basically, just the doorman for the Huskers. Let me see if I have any photos of the dogs. I've got some somewhere. Let me see here. Oh, hello there, JMX. Jimmy, does that work? Jimmy, welcome in, and happy Tuesday to you. Welcome into the Pain and Suffering. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome into the Pain and Suffering. It's not been 69,420 years, Phoenix. No. Hello there, Jimmy. Hello, and happy Tuesday to you. Let me check my photos real quick. No, stop with the tipped bird. You can get a link to the Discord server next time. Hit up one of the mods, and they might be able to help you out with that. There, Carrot. Got lurk and work. All right, Gothic, appreciate you. The map is fun. We should get Dynamite ASAP. I've seen that in the comments section. Yeah, I saw that in the comments here on the page. Let me see if I can show you guys that. You guys see the Husker? Bad tides have a hidden surprise. I've also heard that. I'm very concerned about that. Let me see here. Boosh, boosh. Up. All right, and that's me. That's me. Pet. Fighting mac and cheese. You're fighting mac and cheese. Well, you are fighting mac and cheese. This is my Husker. Such a cool nickname. Orbital Carrot is. Why? Why what? Why the Husker being a turd? Don't fight the mac and cheese? No, we must fight it. We can confirm fighting Kimmy. You're fighting Kimmy. Cheese, stop fighting Kimmy, okay? It's not good for your health. Don't do that. Don't do that. So, Jameem, what's the... I don't want to know what the hidden surprise is. Let's not spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. There's no cult, Phoenix. Jesus, Jake. Why do you have to break the window every time you come in? Shush, Phoenix. I'm working on it. It's downloading an update, all right? Why are we talking about a cult? Because chat's insane. And they believe that there might be a cult, but clearly there's not a cult. You heard? Yeah, I don't know why. You'll find out soon. Well, it is day 1, cycle 1, so I think we'll be fine for a little bit, right? Right? I think everything... Stop it, Shiny. Why are you throwing around... Okay, Jake, why are you lying to chat now? Alright, stop it. Stop it. So I have looked at this map all of like 10 seconds, so I am curious to see how this is going to play out. They'll work proof for the dirty mercenaries. Oh, well, look at you guys. I have not seen anything yet. I'll have to ping some people. Yeah, if you guys are getting telework, then they're probably gonna do the same for us. Bum, bum, bum. All right, so looks like we've got some access points to very little food and water areas. Oh, hello there, Chris, and a happy Tuesday to you. Hope you're having a fantastical day. Welcome into the pain and suffering. How are you doing? This is the Dead Land. Dead Land. This is the Dead Land. Yep. We're checking it out today. One of the nice challenges to see if I'm going to get wrecked. What is it? What? Just finished up Dying Land, same maker, last night on stream. Oh, nice. Isn't fighting mac and cheese? You have to keep picking mods. Good luck. I believe in you. More drinking water delivered. Family member any minute now. You depart. All right, Phoenix, thanks for coming in, friend. Stay safe out there, and yeah, hopefully they get your stuff sorted out here soon. All right, let's see here. We've got water access there. I want to turn this down. Jake, thanks for the 120 stream streak there, bud. I appreciate you. You're an absolute legend. Essentially identical, except this has more bad water sources. Gotcha. That's right. We were talking about this one last week, right? Kimmy, why are you crying? Stop crying. Stop it. Let's see here. What else do we have here? We've got... What's Kimmy's streak? Yeah, it's 3. Not hearing another stream. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was last week we were talking about. Why'd you make Lima's Kimmy cry? I didn't do it! Twitch did it. Okay, Twitch did it, not me. Twitch broke her stream streak, even though she was clearly here the other day. Let's see. Okay, so that's one bad water source. Well, that's going this way. And then... Let's see here. Having a few streams. Twitch is on crack. Something like that. Yeah, Kimmy was here. She was here. She hung out for a little bit. Then went off to Streamland. And then that turned into... take a swig of Windex. Prevent you from shrieking. God, no, Chris. Alright. I don't, what do you need? Yeah, that was awful, Carrot. We don't need to be doing that. Please don't do that. Okay? We don't need that. It's ever again. What do we got down here? Let's see. Oh, there's, what is this? What is this? Ooh, woo. Kimmy's fighting mac and cheese right now, Jake. She's fighting mac and cheese. I don't know why she's fighting food, but you know, at our age, eating food is a fight in the first place, right? So I fully understand that. Had to keep doing the things. Gotcha. Sure you did. Alright, so we want to get up here as fast as possible. It doesn't appear as though we have much in the way of access to clean drinking water. We got a little bit, so we could, in theory, pull from this and get a little bit of juice out of this. You fried mac and cheese. You might want to give up cooking. This is fair. Windows and cream. Fight mac and cheese. No, we don't need windows and cream. Don't stir. It gets all yucky. What? Mac and cheese stirs you in Mother Russia? This is true. This is very true. In Soviet Russia. Spoon you. Alright, let's see. What else do we have? Looks like they didn't put in any science, right? No, I saw something floating around. Yeah, they put in one relic. Way over here, there's another relic over there, so another satellite dish. So there are a few relics dotted around. This would be a nice place to get to. No, shiny. No. Commander, the Discord command is broken, Kimmy. Can't do that. You had to once. Please stop. No, shiny. Don't do that. Bulldog ruins you? I don't know what that is. It sounds dangerous, whatever it is, and I would highly recommend it not doing that. You're not favorite mod, so you can't give a link. Ramen, that's hot. You're hot. Wait, what? Alright, it looks like we're gonna have to do science the old-fashioned way. Ooh, whoa. Man, I wish that the natural dam wasn't in the way. Or that blockage. Natural dams take forever to rip out, I've noticed. Let's see here. Boom. So I want to get up here as soon as possible. This will be where we can set up a lot of our food production. We'll have to probably dam this off pretty quick too, just so that we can prevent the bad tides from spilling out. So we'll have to dam this off, throw a fluid dump on there just to keep that irrigated so it doesn't cause this to actually turn into a terrible place to live. Looks like a lizard. It has an eye. What are you talking about? Prefer thorns everywhere to rip out instead. No more thorns, Chris. No, there's so many thorns. I have nightmares. I spent like 6 hours on Saturday tearing thorns out, dude. 6 hours. That's how long it took to dig out a quarter of the map. No, not 6 or the 7 number, Kimmy. No. It was literally 6 hours. Just tearing through thorns. It was so painful. Can't find an invite link on the Discords. It's what the 99x dev mode's for. Yeah, but I like to actually monitor the game and play it while it's doing those big long things. I don't just walk away, or I don't like running it at 99 times speed. No, we're not best mods. The mods have lost control. They don't know what to do with their hands. Okay. I think that we need to... We have hands, allegedly. Jake, you can't quit. All right? I believe in you, buddy. Okay. Water. I guess we'll do water down here. We're getting handsy. Say less. Oh my goodness. No, Jay, you can't quit. Stay. Thanks, Minus. You have won the battle with mac and cheese, and it's great. I don't believe you. I really, really, truly don't believe you. What is... quick sort of it should be allegedly a thing. Maybe. Potentially. It might work. Okay, let's get those two in. And then let's do water storage back here. And let's want to get science up and running as soon as possible as well. So let's do science back here. Do there. Yeah. I think that also requires it to be a community Discord too. My Discord's not a community Discord, so I don't know if that would actually help out too much. The Mac, guess we just wait until Scottish Klansman hops in. No, we're not talking about that kind of a Mac. Get it, cheese! Get it, Jake. Okay. Chop off his... Why? Who are we chopping off heads? You gotta go. All right, Carrot. Have a good one, friend. Use your own Discord reference. Yeah. All right, let's get this over here. Let's get this down here. That there. Rip that out there. And then... So I think Forester probably over here. Foodstuffs up here, potentially. Need to figure out a way to keep water in this area. Yeah, we'll see about that, Carrot. I'm not sure why the mods have lost control, but hopefully they'll get their brains connected appropriately next time, friend. Welcome in, Yoshi, and happy Tuesday to you, my friend. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. How are you doing today? You sure it's Shadow's fault? I could believe that, honestly. I would not be surprised by this. Control? Yes. In theory, mods would be in control of a few things, but clearly that is not the case today. Alright, Kimmy. Lurky and ready. Burnt? What does that say? Burnt what? Should I be concerned? I feel like I should be concerned. You haven't had to work for the last 10 days? Oh, bragging. Bragging! That's, well, I can't really say too much about that because I haven't had to work for the past 4 days, so... don't access the invite link. Don't see roles that would have access to it other than you. That I have mods in the Discord. There are mods in the Discord. There. And I'll mess with the mod settings later. I'm pretty sure that... Let's see here. Book is a mod, and Chip is a mod, Zombie's a mod. There you go. Here. And then... Go. Best mod book. Weird. You can't quit. Stop quitting. Gimme. It won't let me give you a mod. You're not friends with me on Discord. Mm-hmm. You're not friends. Yeah, we're not friends in Discord. I don't know. It wouldn't let me find you. Stash Man's back. Thanks, Minus. I appreciate you. Oh, wait. What do you mean? Why are we fighting? We don't need to be fighting about Discord moderation. Heck, we shouldn't even be fighting about Discord in the first place. It's a terrible place to be. I'm kidding. Plenty of funny jokes in that you mod them so hard. Oh my goodness. Last week for the staycation, we closed due to the weather. Nice. Keeps extending. Irony carrots gone for now, you think? Ah. It happens. It happens. I'm sorry to see it. It's a... I don't know. Make the Beverlord blush. Oh my goodness. I'm not the problem, Kimmy. You're clearly the problem here, okay? Okay, and I want food collection. No, I'm not the problem. I don't think I'm the problem. Am I the problem? I'm probably the problem, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. And there's that. Why you guys gotta yell at me about this, okay? There's no need for this hostility, all right? Go and enjoy your book, mac and cheese and chicken. Why aren't you sharing? You find the beaver maids? No, there are no beaver maids, Scaly One. There aren't. They don't exist. They're a figment of your imagination. I need to plus up the work hours because I want to not get that. No, Minus, that's not a word. Demure is not a word, okay? Wait. Get that all marked and we'll cut that one down too. Ah! Well, welcome in, Scaly One, and happy Tuesday to you. If you had a fantastic weekend, welcome to the Pain and Suffering. Get ducked. No, you get ducked. Let me see here. I want to save these ones and then rip all these out. Happy Tuesday to you. Yes, happy Tuesday and diddly doodly. Oh, forgot those were all over there. Can we not reach all that? No. Let's go ahead and see about getting over there to gain access to all that lumber. That's a good chunk of lumber that I would love to have access to, and some stuffs and things, you know. No, Jay, stop spraying me. You don't need to be doing that, friend. No need for that at all. Okay, you can go elsewhere and be productive with your life. We're pumping water, so that's good. Hyrule, welcome in and happy Tuesday to you. If you had a fantastic weekend, welcome into Pain and Suffering. How are you doing today, friend? Are these sailor beavers? No, Rover. Roves? No sailor beavers here. There might be some on Twitch, but that's a different story, okay? It's just mostly delirium.
Seek fluid intake
I'll show you
immediately.
seeking fluid intake minus. Thanks for the hydrate, bud. I appreciate you. Today's hydrate brought to you by water. But welcome in, Ro. How are we doing? Happy Tuesday to you. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. What are we doing tonight? We are trying to survive a new challenge map. This new challenge map is called the Dying Land, and it's quite the dangerous one, is what I've heard. We are playing with beavers. Same thing we do every day, Pinky. Plan to take over the world. Exactly. Yes. Get that science moving. Get this finalized, and we'll need to get this planted as soon as practical. We want this planted here. Oliver's face. Listen, we're not going to talk about what happened in Hollow here, okay? That's a terrible idea. Okay, that's a terrible idea. My dog Suki, she's Pinky, and my dog Kira, she's the brain. So I was singing to them this morning, Pinky and the Brain, making fun of my dumb dog Suki for how dumb she is. And it was hilarious, and I enjoyed it. Very much so. I don't think Jade was too thrilled with it, but I laughed. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. Give me you. Give me you. We'll cut a few more of these out, just so we can have a little bit more lumber. And I don't want to soft lock myself, so that's why I'm being a little bit cautious about the tearing down of stuff. All right, Jay, be careful out there. Nerd! No, Mr. Map Maker Extraordinaire. You can't call the kettle or the pot black when you are yourself a nerd. I know how to speak English. Apparently, I don't know how to speak English. But welcome in and happy Tuesday to you, Macy. How are we doing? How was your weekend? Hopefully not too painful. Welcome into the Deadlands. Theory that Pinky's actually smart and Brain's not, since most of the time Pinky pointed out the flaws in his plan. I could see that. He's just, he had an extra touch of the interestings. You've only spent 85 hours on a single map. Ah! Cranky! Wolf, welcome in to you. Welcome in, Raiders, and happy Tuesday to you all. Welcome in, Roxy. Welcome in, Wolf, and happy days to you. How was the rest of your escape? Did you make it out? Did you survive? Only 85 hours on a single map? That's chump change. We need to get those numbers up. Get those numbers up. But how are we doing, Cranky? How are we doing? Why? So, can you explain to me the name change? Not yet. Not yet. Getting close to the exit. Your hope. I think you're almost there. Name beavers. Are we naming beavers now? Sorry, YouTubes. We got some raid on the Twitchy side, so we got to say hello to everybody, guys. If you're not following the illustrious Wolf, formerly known as Cranky, click on that button right there. It's easy, it's free, it's good for your health. You know he wants to do the thing. Did we name a beaver here, Shiny? Did I miss that? Sir, Lord Loggington of Nom. I see. That's what that was. I was like, why is there... I don't think... Alright, there you go. It is a Cranky. We have a Cranky. It's a fantastic day. How was the stream, though? Hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully it wasn't too painful. And you were able to get plenty of toilet paper to sell or to buy various things. Ask the important questions. Where are we going to find rubber pants? See, this is true. If you can poke holes in a plan like that with just such simple questions, that means that you're not doing something appropriately, you know? Pull that down. I'm actually going to pause that and get people back into working in here. The button mashing is crazy in that game. It was fun. I've seen that people will either use an auto clicker to help out a lot with that game, or they'll use a what is it called? A mod or a macro. Rubber pants swing. No, Macy. No. No. I think we should just go ahead and tear this out right here. We have water storage going in there, so that's good. That should provide a little bit of irrigation. Might look into something. I hear it's helpful, you know. I can't guarantee that it'd be helpful, but it might be helpful. I need storage for food. We need storage for lumber and lumber. Get logs in there. Let's get planks in there. What game? That's a prison escape, right? I think that's the name of it. I would like to store kohlrabi in here. Yep. Hello there, Undertaker, and happy Tuesday to you, my friend. If you had a fantastic weekend, welcome in, friend. Prison Escape, yeah. It's one of those games that popped off on YouTube for a little bit. It's actually a mildly entertaining escape sim where you're stuck in a jail cell. You dig down into, dig underneath your cell block with a spoon, and it gets, you get progressively better digging tools, but the dirt also gets progressively harder the deeper you get. You find items down in the dirt, and you sell those to the guards for toilet paper, and the toilet paper is like the internal currency for the prison, and then that can be exchanged for goods like food to restock energy, exchange for yeah. I think Dangerously Funny did a couple playthroughs of it. I think RCE did a playthrough once or twice with it, and then a couple other guys that I've seen in the past have done a playthrough of it. It's a fun little game, you know. It definitely keeps you on your toes because you're definitely on a time limit, and you have to be very conscientious of everything that you're doing. So it's fun. I have not tried it personally. I would like to at some point try it out, but I have not. How fast would RCE die on Punk 2? Oh, he'd be gone within the first bad tide. No, I don't think he would actually make it past the first I really don't think he'd make it past the first drought. Cranky, thanks for the lurk, buddy. Did we get a shout out for Wolf here? I think we did, guys. Seriously, if you're not following the illustrious Cranky Wolf, or formerly the individual formerly known as Cranky Wolf, click on that. Click on his face. I'll give him a follow. Plays all the fun games, and is a blast to hang out with. Do the things, you know he wants to. First 3 days, he might make it, depending on. So if he took some time, and thought about his first few steps and didn't just bum rush right into it. So mad you missed the Among Us the other day. China, we missed having you, buddy. If he took some time and actually analyzed the problem, I think he could probably solve it without too much issue. At least the first issue, which is the gathering of waters, right? Which is the biggest problem in the early game. And I don't know. I think he can do it. There was Among Us. Yes, we played Among Us with Smoo Cat and in her chat the other day. It was a lot of fun. She yelled at me and said, "Shadow, come play Among Us with me." And I was like, fine, I'll play Among Us. We're just gonna rip all that out. We'll save the big things over there. I think a lot of RCE is he's playing it up, right? He's definitely playing for his audience. He's playing a character. I don't want to say he doesn't know what he's doing, but he's definitely playing a character. He's got a little bit of a brain in there, allegedly. Hi, Smoo. Hello there. Yeah, Jake, I definitely killed everybody in Among Us, and it was hilarious. They were not thrilled about this.
All be okay. 'Cause we're building a sky-dirt platform. It's a really big sky-dirt platform.
Yeah, you killed like twice. I didn't get you killed like twice. That was cranky. RC is being funny. Yeah, I think so. I think so too. I think he's being intentionally ridiculous. All right, let's get some lumber moving. Not too much though. Videos on YouTube are meant to be funny. They are. They are. He's playing to an audience. Yeah. He's playing a character. 80, welcome in. And happy Tuesday to you. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. Welcome into the pain and suffering. Oh my goodness, that did not hold as much irrigation as I thought it would. We might be boned. How much of this area do I have? A good bit? Okay. So you guys need to pause. And I want y'all to plant over here. Here, and here. And here. And there. Angry Jay, welcome in. All new here. Quick question. How's the ground green along the bad waterway? So if you look back here a little bit, you'll see that there's a good water source back in here that fed into this area. And when these two mix, there's a percentage where you have good water versus bad water. At which point the negative irrigation gets counterbalanced by the green or the blue water, right? You know, go pump some air into your inflatable. All right, Legion. Good luck. Good luck on the whole house hunting and all the other fun jazz. But welcome in, Angry Jay. Happy Tuesday to you. Hope you're having a fantastic day. All your friends, Eastside. Why must you have responsibilities? Because you haven't made the decision to actually move away from one of the worst places. I'm kidding. You got your house number today? Hell yeah, let's go. I don't know what that means, but I'm proud of you. You see the fresh source? Yeah. So we had this fresh source filling into here, and then this fresh source was also coming in from up top up here. So this is feeding down here into here, mixing, so about 50-50 from this bad water source, and I believe there might be even a bad water source under here too, right? What is that doing there? What are you doing there, my guy? Oh, that's mean. I think I found the little sneaky thing that's going to be very bad for our beaver's health here in a little bit. I don't know. I don't know if he's having a house built or not. I'm imagining a house number like number at DMV. I've never heard the term before, so I'm just, I don't know. Different country things. Different country things indeed. That'll be a little bit. Can we focus on taking that out, please? This expires today, and I would rather have that food available to our beavers while this is all growing up. Yeah, we're gonna have to. I need this running sooner rather than later, but I don't have any lumber to keep that up and running, so that's causing a problem for us. We didn't get any. Oh snap! That's where all that went. I need stairs. We need stairs, and yesterday that needs to go there. This needs to get destroyed. This needs to also get destroyed. Now explaining in freedom terms, that's an impossible task there, friend. It's an absolute impossible task. You explain that in freedom units. I only learn or understand freedom units here. Boom, 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 boom. Got a day and a half for all that food to pop up, and they've already cleared all that out. So we are in a bad spot. Thankfully, they can survive a few days without food. Looks like the majority of them have actually stopped being sad. I would like for them to get that up and running, and I would love for you to come over here and chop down those trees so I can get those trees knocked out, and we need to get up here as soon as possible. I'd also love to have that running, but we're in the middle of a drought, so that doesn't run. Doing a race this right now. Which map is this? This is a custom map called the Deadlands, actually. Let me pull it up for you real quick. The Deadland. Custom map made by this Atlas D-Pain individual. And it's supposed to be a challenge map. A bunch of bad water sources that run around and cause extra pain for everybody. How are you liking the Oasis? I really enjoyed doing a playthrough on that one. The Oasis was a lot of fun. Jake, it'd be like enough whale stuff to fill up an Olympic-sized pool. Yeah, or like 169,232 chihuahuas. Yeah. Yeah. It's been fun so far. I really enjoyed that map in particular because it was the first look at the new systems like the aquifer drill and everything like that. So that was a lot of fun to try to understand how that all works and so on. So I really did enjoy at least the learning perspective of that map. From a technical standpoint, I can't say that it was a very technically challenging map, but it was still a fun map to play. Now, it's nothing compared to the other map that I'm currently playing on the YouTubes, which is the Timberpunk 2 map, which is an absolute monstrosity of a map. Saw a TikTok about using the U.S. beating the cricket team, and one of your favorite lines was, "What's cricket?" It's like baseball plays. Yes, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. 1000%. Come on, guys. Wake up and eat the food. Alright, that's the end of the drought, so that's a good thing. And we can actually get these guys back up and pumping and pull this down so we don't have any missing positions. You're bored, but all this is just drying out right now, so that's going to get rectified here sooner rather than later. This will kick off hopefully soon as well. This really did nothing for us, which I'm quite disappointed by. I would like to get that rectified at some point, but I also need to get lumber moving, which requires getting a few things up and done. So I think we're going to... I don't know. Which way do we want to go? This should start moving now. Well, let me save this game real quick. I'll show you what I did in the Oasis game there, Angry Jay. So let me see here. I believe this is... That's not Oasis. No. No. This one... Yes, this one's Oasis. So I did a playthrough of Oasis when it first came out on the YouTubes, and I had a blast to it, but I started it a little bit too early. Not... I'm an Oasis. Thanks, buddy. I try to be a place where people come hang out and enjoy some time while the rest of the world's on fire. I try. I'm bad at it. You enjoy my chaos. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Wonderwall! I succeed. Thanks, Jake.
He's saying, please trust the plan. I
So this is my Oasis playthrough right here. Little bit of storage here, a little bit of a power system running down through here. This does not produce as much power as I wanted it to, but it does produce a fair amount. Got that bad water discharge uncapped, and then I uncapped this bad water discharge over here as well. And I blasted out a huge tunnel system for that bad water to run this way and feed directly into this system, so I can have power running off of that and everything. And producing a metric ton of science over here with these, 2, 4, 7 number crunchers rocking. So much entertainment here for all the beavers to hang out. This is the little, the beaver hangout colony area. You get to hang out and do some skydiving, do some dance and some Zumba lessons, get their tattoos while they're done, while they're after or enjoying their evening. I think I got most of the positions. No, I didn't get most. So I thought I got them all changed over to bots, but I was able to expand this system over here to produce a lot of foodstuffs and tree stuffs. Got my mangroves planted over here. Got this was my most fun actually, was building this or blasting this out. I want to say most fun. I had fun doing it. Then I was going to do something with this water, this ancient aquifer drill, actually punch through this wall and feed more water into here. But with all of these systems running over here, pumping water in there, it wasn't really necessary. And the game, or the map, was broken because I turned it, or I started the map too soon, because they made changes to how the aquifers actually produce water. Because when the 1.0 experimental first came out, aquifers actually pumped out bad tide during a bad tide. So I had produced systems to circumvent that problem, which was this system right here, and a diversion system down here for when this one turned into poo water and so on. So there were plenty of things that I had to do to deal with those problems, but they went out the window when they implemented the bad tide pipes. Awesome. Well, you like it? Thank you. Thank you. It's not the cleanest build. I've never been an aesthetic builder. I try to, at the end, go back in and do some cleanup and make the living areas nice for all the beavers for when the entire industry is backfilled by all of the bots to do all the jobs. But, yeah. I had fun. I don't think I got them to max well-being, though. I think we had a few beavers getting injured, and then didn't have enough detailers running around, enough wind tunnels. I could probably fix that if I wanted to spend some time finding some places to throw those in, and then ramping up the bot production, which would substantially cut down on the beavers working, which means they would have more free time to go in and do all the fun things throughout the day and throughout the evening. But yeah, that's my Oasis look playthrough. I had fun doing this too, actually. This system down here blasted this all out to it created a giant reservoir down here, and that in turn feeds this area, which feeds down here to actually clear or to provide enough irrigation to keep this irrigated throughout the entire drought. So even a 30-day drought, these guys are good. Yeah, they were missing on the first release. So I played day one when the 1.0 experimental came out. I grabbed it and I started recording that day. And of course that means that any changes that happen to the map post day one don't get implemented retroactively. So I didn't get to see and play with all the new problems and everything. So I felt like I kind of missed out on an opportunity to deal with new challenges and everything. So I was like, okay, we'll speed run to the end. Just why this playthrough didn't last nearly as long as my last playthrough. But I had fun. I had a lot of fun. I didn't even get to build my giant power wall. I like to build my giant power walls. Cores might have been missing. There weren't cores in Oasis. There were never cores in Oasis, if I remember correctly. They implemented cores. They put cores into under pressure. That was their test map for under pressure. Sorry, Twitch, we have ads running on that side. We'll catch you on the flip side. Yep. Under Pressure was fun. I didn't do too much with Under Pressure. I just tried it out. Gave that probably a couple hours on stream and solved a lot of those problems, but I didn't get to see all of the cores going off or anything, so no ads. I know, Jake, the ads, they're here for us. Solving this problem. I had so many people complaining that I wasn't dumping water into this thing. Equaled out anyways, adding the pipes and cleaning the aquifers. I like the pipes because it gives you a little bit more freedom to, as a map maker, to do some fun things with them, like what we've seen from 1 from Deadlands and 2 from Timberpunk 2, as maps are concerned. You get to do some pretty fun things. But yeah, when they added the pipes and they removed the requirement for a bad tide diversion system for all the aquifers, I felt like I was cheating. So I was like, I don't like feeling like I'm cheating the system. So, like, let's finish up, make something fun, make something cool. Do some big farming systems all around the cabin. Did I never mark this for cutting? I did. Doodle 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 doodle. I'll show. Well, you know what? You know what? While Twitch is in ads, we'll pull open the Timberpunk 2 map. I'll show you guys this one real quick. Book, there's no need for writing. What do you mean, what is this? Guys, follow Book. Click on that button right there. It's easy, it's free, it's good for your health. You can't quit. You get your butt back here. 80, why are you flipping tables? Book, why are you flipping tables? Welcome back from the ads there, Twitchy. Apparently, this map is so... there it goes. All right. So a little sneak peek of episodes to come this week, and then I've even got next week's beginning. But I had a bit of a shenanigan / problem pop up during the recording of Monday's episode. Next Monday's episode. Somebody clicked the... So this is what you get. Oh, I know I was muted. I know. I was demonstrating my recording prowess for a good 45 minutes. And then I realized that I had myself muted. So that's going to be a fun episode to try to edit together. So I'll probably have to do some recording of or on top of the recording or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But some previews of some stuff to come. Got a lot of voiceovering to do. I do. Future, yeah, a lot more Future Shadow here. Thank you, Book. Yes, professional. But yeah, put all this in preparation for a massive build that I'm either gonna do here or over here. Yeah. So I might move all of that material that's over here to over here. So I have a massive build plan for that system in mind, and I have a massive build plan over here for this system. in mind. That'll be pretty fun. It's silly mute button indeed. Yeah. So I mute my mic when I go into my speed up montages because I don't want any background noise becoming an issue. Though typically I just mute the audio anyway during the editing process, so you don't hear anything weird or sped up because that's what happens. But yeah, I forgot to unclick it once, and I haven't even looked at the file yet to know exactly how bad of a problem I've created for myself. But then we got this over here. I finished the marshlands, I believe is what we determined was the term for that. So we got the mangrove marshland up and running. I didn't do what I had initially planned, which was just filling this entire area in with water, because I didn't have a way to very easily pump water into this system and keep it irrigated for a prolonged period of time. So I just made a bunch of little marsh patties. If only 80 could mute. 80, we could make that happen. Had no logs, planks when you started the dynamiting area. This is also true. But the production of planks is relatively simple. It's just, yeah, the logs are always a pain in the butt to... Like, when I started this whole thing out, or started this blasting period out, I was very slowly eating through all these logs over here. Kendra, welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you, my friend. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome in. But this is what I was working on. If you guys would remember how this looked originally, this was covered in thorns. This entire area was covered in thorns. And had a bunch of just random dirt spots throughout the entire area, and had a bunch of these bad water seeps floating around. So I covered those up to prevent the bad water seeps from actually spilling everywhere, and I put in little something down in here to force all the water to go this way, and then have that spill out over top over here. And I have in mind a water tower plan that I would like to get up and running on this side. So have this area blocked off by a sluice gate, or even back here, and sitting on top of this, or even back here, having a huge water tower to store water in back here. And we could even have this water run over here and fill these areas in, so I can get these bots out of here so they're no longer working and dumping water out. And yeah, we could run water down there, run water down here, any number of ways. But there are 3 sources of water here. One of them is actually a 1.0 source as opposed to a 0.2 source, which is what 90% of the aquifers are in this area. So I feel like that'd be a good place to get a lot of water stored up and actually take advantage of pressurized system. Guys, if you're not following Kinderfrog, click on that button right there. It's easy and free. She does a lot of Timberborn maps, challenge maps, and so on. And also does play the Timberborn on occasion. Click on that button right there. It's easy and free. Oh, and I also did this. I came in here. I cleaned a lot of this area up. Put in a lot of dirt down and around this area. Blasted this out. So this water just free flows down here. Put in a lot of dirt down here. The water tower raise thingy. Goats are loose. Good luck, Kender. The water tower raise thingy. It's all a matter of pressurization. So, do I have... that would take like 5.5 years to load that map up. You're not Snort? You could be Snort. I believe in you. So where water looks for the water, or any fluid, right? Looks for the easiest path of escape. And so it will find a place to go. And if the only place to go is up, then it will go up. If it can't go up, it'll try to go out left or right, or down, wherever, until it either breaks containment or there's not enough pressure to do anything, right? We let the goats out. Bah! Bah! Goat noises, Jake. Goat noises! Sorry. Inside D&D joke there. Icebox, what are you doing, buddy? Welcome in Icebox, welcome in Raiders, and happy a Tuesday to you all. Welcome into the Pain Suffering, and happy a days to you. How was your stream, friend? What were we playing today? Hopefully you had a good time. Welcome in Raiders, some Shadows White. Play a lot of Phasmophobia as well as a bunch of other fantastic games like Timberboard, which is what we're playing today. See how see you play with that beaver. I play with that beaver so good, Icebox. Tiny, no, what are you doing? What are you doing, Tiny? Welcome in, Tiny, and welcome in Raiders. Happy Tuesday to you guys as well. Welcome in Icebox and Tiny T9K Raiders. Hope you guys had a fantastic time. We're playing with our beavers today. Your minion didn't close the gate all the way. Well, this is when we just start yelling at minion. I'm kidding. You'd cover all the water before it goes up the chimney. You'd have to cover up all the escapes for it to go up the chimney, yes. So that's why I have all of these impermeable floors on here, so that I can provide it only a singular escape, right? Which, right now, there's one singular escape right here at the front end of this system, but I would relieve pressure by taking out 2 of these impermeable floors right here, and then have the water tower sit on top of this. Guys, if you're not following Tiny89K or Icebox PDX, click on their face holes. Give them a follow. Both fantastic content creators. What are you guys playing this weekend? Or this Tuesday? How are your streams? How did it go? Follow Tiny? Yes, follow the Tiny. Do the thing. Oh. What were we playing? How's it going? Split Fiction. Are you guys still doing the run through of Split Fiction? Hell yeah, let's go. It's going well enough. I'm doing a little preview of my YouTube video that's coming out here in a couple days. I'm showing off the map that I've been working on, Timberpunk 2 map, which has been a lot of fun to do. 1000% fun to do. You got distracted by Species Unknown in the middle, so back to it. What is Species Unknown? Do I know this game? Should I know this game? Been playing more Alchemy Factory. Think you'd like it in its multiplayer? I think I would like it too. I've seen a couple of players or a couple of YouTubers playing it, and it looks like a lot of fun. I'm thoroughly intrigued by it, but I'm also thoroughly intrigued by Ark Knights Enfield right now. So that's where a lot of my free time goes. Other than recording for YouTube, editing for YouTube, working, streaming, taking care of the wife and the dogs, you know. Bad jokes. I would like to check it out at one point. How was Species Unknown, and how was the yes, working? How was Split Fiction? You loving it? Board a ship, find out what aliens run amok, capture, kill, grab, black box, escape. Yeah, yes, exactly, Scar. Working, sure, yeah. Thanks, bud. Thanks, bud. Oh my goodness. But Tiny, Icebox, you guys both do need to raid around. I fully do understand. Go grab yourself something to snack on. Go grab yourself something to drink if you need to call it a night. I appreciate you all for bringing your friends over here to join us in our chaos. Wendy, welcome in, guys. Or welcome in, Wendy. How was your Tuesday? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Did a lot of cleaning up here, and yeah, water pressure. We're gonna so busy. Exactly, Jay. Always fun. Love the running around puzzles, different play styles. Catch me online. Been following the Timberpunk 2 challenge. Heck yeah! Welcome in Dark Souls PK, and happy a Tuesday to you. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Yeah, we do Timberborn Tuesday every Tuesday.
Oh,
thank you so much for the follow, Dark Souls. I appreciate it. Let's friggin' go. Day was good. Had to get out of the cold and go into the office. Yes, we got, well, we didn't get snow. We got sleet and ice and freezing rain. Dark Soul, how's your Tuesday? How's your weekend? We stream here Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday on Twitch, and then on Tuesdays we do a YouTube stream and a Twitch stream at the same time. Tuesdays are Timberborn Tuesdays, Monday and Friday we do Phasmophobia, and Thursdays or whatever I want to do for that day. But yeah, didn't get anything. Was sad. Want to go out and play in some snow. Yeah, I would have preferred snow, but yeah, sleet decided to not be nice to us, you know. Let's have fun there. Now we've got ice on ice on ice all over the roads and everything, which is slowly melting away right now because it's in the 30s as opposed to being in the 20s, which is what it was yesterday and the day before. So we might be able to escape here soon. Almost. You're commuting? I thought you had the day off there, bud. But Dark Soul, have you been enjoying the Timberpunk 2 videos? Hope you have been. I've been having a lot of fun. Have been having a lot of fun. No, yesterday. The series has been pretty insane so far. It was crazy. I've gotten to the point now where I think that we've got most of the problems solved. I think the only problem, I've been killing it for real. Thank you, friend. I've been trying to. I can't say that I've been doing the smartest things the entire time, but I've been trying to survive and then fighting tooth and nail to make sure that it actually occurs. And I'm happy to say that we're doing pretty good right now. We've got a lot of water, a lot of food, a lot of the land reclaimed back here. I've got a little bit more land that I'd like to clean up too. Clean up once, so facts. Listen, Book. We're not gonna talk about the 6 bots that I might have accidentally exploded right here, okay? We're not gonna talk about that. Shush. It was an accident, okay? Guys, follow the windy. Click on that button right there. It's easy, it's free, it's good for your health. It's been fun. Eclipse says otherwise. Oh, I'm not talking about that one. We don't speak about the incident. Exactly. The incident, TM, should not be spoken of. Of course, Whitney. Shush! Shush, Book! Shush! Oh. But I think, right now, the next big project is getting this system set up, which is going to look like getting a bunch of planks produced, which means expanding our lumber mills down here, if not putting them up here, which is another plan that I had in mind, was putting all of industry on the on the reservoir up here. That's a lot of free real estate, and this is a lot of real estate that's irrigated now that we could take advantage of. So put industry up here on platforms, then making the water tower over here. That's my next big plan. Then, yeah, this system down here, and then obviously this system up here. I believe these are the three things that I really want to do. Yep. So many plans in mind. Are they gonna pan out? I don't know. Far in advance is a stream related to ongoing series. A few spoilers. Haven't seen the series yet. So this is... I'm taking a look at what's going to be coming out on Monday next week. If not... Yeah, it'll be either Monday or Friday. So about 3 episodes ahead of the current one that's out. The one that came out yesterday... I try to get 3 episodes out a week right now. So this one's like 3 episodes. I'm showing you 3 episodes ahead of where I'm at right now. Click that button and then... Yeah, so the last episode that came out yesterday was finishing up this reservoir right now. Sorry, spoiler alert! I thought... yeah. Caught me in the middle of the post-spoiler alert notification there, Dark Soul. Sorry, friend. Sorry, friend. We'll go back to pain. We'll go back to the... You're not spoiled by much. A lot of the next couple of episodes are a lot of major projects and moving a lot of systems around or a lot of sources of materials around. Nothing chaotic. Just more thriving, if you will, which I'm happy to say we're at right now in the playthrough. But I do need to run the restroom. Can't wait to see him. I hope you enjoy him. But I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. You guys enjoy Book making fun of me as usual, and I'll be back in a little bit.
frozen night, for the will of shadows by. Iron bots grind and claws strip the canyon to the raw. Save the water, save the sky, for the throne they glorify. Rust smoke in their lungs, code burned on their copper tongues. Shovels carve a sunken road through 1,000 years of mud and bone. They don't dream, they don't tire, just the hum of hidden fire. Every clank, every cut, one more echo for their iron teeth tear it clean, drain the dark, reveal the gleam, working through the frozen night, for the will of shadows blast. Iron bots grind and claws strip the canyon to the raw. Save the water, save the sky, for the throne they glorify. Shadows bow, holy light, name carved deep in the canyon side. Shadows blow, command our might, steel hearts beat to the ebbing tide. Iron teeth tear it clean, drain the dark, reveal the gleam, working through the endless night, for the eyes of shadows blind. Iron bots grind and claws strip the canyon to the raw. Save the water, hold it tight.
What are you talking about, book?
Shadows blind.
Pretty well made. Thank you. Thank you. I try. I'll try to make them good. Yes, it is Suno, which is an AI music creation piece of equipment. Let me find somebody else to lurk, since my clerk is occupado by me. Yeah. So this is Suno. You can create songs. You can have it write full songs. You can type in a prompt or whatever. Wouldn't have guessed it. I try to make the lyrics good, so it sounds like it's got some human. I try to you know, add the human touch to it. But the lyrics, I do the lyrics, and then all of the background music, and then the singer obviously is from the AI doing stuff. You like music? Don't really like rock music? You really like these songs? Thanks, Waylon. I'm glad you enjoy them, friend. I have a lot of fun putting them together, and I've been trying to do something a little different every once in a while. So I was on a brief kick where I was just doing some marching songs there for a little bit, just because it was funny. Then sometimes I'll go back to my Nightwish roots from high school, you know, relive those days as one does when you're old like me. And then I've been on a Bandmate kick for the past make sure you stay humble. Remember that once. It's Shush Book. We don't talk about that one song. That's what happens when you let the AI write the lyrics, okay? Don't let the AI write the lyrics, otherwise you'll get naughty words in your songs, okay? Be very careful with Suno. So I use I have the pro version of it, which means I get to use the latest version. The 3 or the 4.0 model, and I think even the 3.5 model had just how you like it. Oh no, Dark Soul, don't do it. Nope, it had it threw in a nice little word that only certain people are allowed to say, and I am not those certain people. So yeah, oops, I'm sorry. That stuff happened. You know, we don't talk about that song for that very reason. Okay. lesson learned the hard way. Yeah, it's Suno's great. You can put in all of your styling choices. You can give it very... It's great for YouTube. Yeah, that's why that song didn't go anywhere there, Dark Soul. Yes, Christian Minecraft community, exactly. People tired. Oh my goodness. But yeah, Suno's great. It's a great tool. I like to use it. It makes good music. That's it. Why are we pulling up quotes book? Why are we doing that? There's no need for that. There we go. You just wanted to talk about Zombies Wood there. You just wanted to talk about Zombies Wood. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Suno's cool. It lets me do some pretty fun things. Make songs that are very tailored, very well tailored to the episodes that I'm doing, which is a fun thing to do, if I do say so myself. And it gives everybody something fun to listen to during the speed up montages instead of me yapping. I know nobody likes to listen to me yap for a prolonged period of time. You know, it's a terrible. Might give it a try. Yeah, give it a try. It's fun. They have a free version and they have the pro version. The pro version lets you make a lot more songs, and then it also allows you to monetize your work and actually claim it as your own. And then sometimes it gives us silence. Listen, we're not. Okay, just nothing. Nothing. Sounds risky, exactly. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Chris. I knew we could count on you for making fun of me. You're doing great there, friend. You're doing fantastic. Oh, you have nothing to do with your hands right now, so we're gonna get you in to plant some more stuff back here. I probably should have put the forester up here, actually. That was very... No, that doesn't stay irrigated. Try your best. Admittedly, low by... Wow. Wow. Thanks. Thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you guys. I need a way to keep this all alive for a longer period of time. And I also need to pause these guys. I also need to get stairs up here. And then we need to get that demolished, and then that should be good. I need to probably move this down here. That was very poor placement on my behalf. Why are you guys not replanting that? You're bored. No one caught the hone edge. You guys gotta try better, okay? They are on a food spiral right now. This is not good. It's ugly. Fluid dumping barriers. Well, that requires science and lumber. I want to get up here as soon as possible. That way we can actually get all of this lumber, and then we can start planting up here. We do have 200 science, but it's 250 science for the fluid dump, and we need a lot of lumber to get something up and running in order to prevent negative irrigation. Yes, we have the Kinder here in Dark Soul. We do have the Kinder doing the Kindery things. Let's see here. I think that we should probably... Bum, 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 bum. Let's see here. Do we put this here? I think we can fit that there, and then plant more kohlrabi up here. Then I want to also block this off there. That means running this path this way, getting that connected there, getting across there. I think we'll also want to come down here, gain access to all of that lumber, which means throwing up this lumberjack flag right here, grabbing this path there, marking all of this for cutting. Doing mom things. That sounds dangerous. Trying to know. All right, Dark Soul, enjoy. Woo. Okay, this is all right. We need you guys to actually plant stuff, please. Okay, I don't know why I planted those. That was dumb. Guys, follow the Tiny. That's the button we need to be doing. Follow the Tiny T9K. Good for your health. Good in all the ways. You know he wants to do the thing. Do it right now. Okay, you guys get to be lowest priority. They forgot to give everyone earlier. It's okay. I understand. Jake's a goober sometimes. Jake do goobery things. He's also driving, so it's kind of hard to, you know, give a shout out when you're driving. So I understand that. All right, I understand. All right, get all that. Make excuses for him. That's not an excuse for him. It's just reality. Oh, crap. I also need to block that side off, too. This side needs to be blocked off as well. That means I need to get over there. And I need to cause you to get somebody in there. Do that now. And we're working 24 hours until it's done, guys. Get to it. All right, that should keep this well and irrigated. Oh, starved to death. No, you did not. What do you mean starved to death? Drop in stream, see someone else, you know, this is true. There's so much food here. There's no need for them to be starving to death. You know, that's ridiculous. Not murder. They're just being ridiculous. Like they've never eaten food before. Here, you guys come do this real quick. That'll give them something to eat on for a little bit. Can relate. What, starving to death? Yes, you probably relate to that a little bit. Waiting on lumber. You are empty, which means you guys get pulled back. Make a bridge of storage, connect to more fertile land. I could, but I also want to store the water. I have access to fertile land. It's just a matter of having access to maintaining this water. Because otherwise, this all dies out really fast, and that doesn't help me at all. Which means we run into even more issues with foodstuffs here in a little bit. Which is not good. Come on. A day left on that. This is less than a day. We might swap that over, turn this on, pull this down, and do something like that. We need one more position. We also need this to be finalized, which is happening, but slowly. You can get paused. You go into there. Help get all that food up. That means that we shouldn't run into a food issue anymore, at least for a little bit. Come on, guys. That's not going to get in quick enough. That's not going to get in quick enough at all. Yep, we're probably screwed. At least we've got food over here. That'll keep them fed. We'll pull these guys back work hours wise. Make a new district, put everyone there. No? I think we'll be fine. We've only got 8 beavers. Didn't see the center? Oh, the center's fine here. We are out of logs. I would like to have this finalized for future purposes. And this will keep everything nice. And then we also would like to unlock floodgates. Put floodgates in right here. Come on. There it goes. Not there. Okay, and then levies. We don't have the science for that. Shazam! Welcome in, buddy. Thanks for the hydrate. I appreciate you. Today's hydrate is brought to you by water. It's great. Alright. You can go back to sciencing, my guy. Hello, Shazam! Guys, it's Shazam Ham. He's a great individual. We love the hammy here. Okay, that is waiting on berries, which we have some berries floating around. We lost so many beavers to starvation, which is not good. Love to make bacon. Me too. I like bacon. 48 units of water. Those poor beavers. They're fine, Wendy. They have food now, okay? They have food. Cannibalism? Potentially. Potentially cannibalism. Alright. I need more science. Okay, we're going to pull that. Actually, we're just going to pause that. Get you in there. Probably put somebody in here to help with pulling all the foodstuffs out. Then you can keep pulling all of that out of there. And then, hopefully... Yeah, this is all not good. A little bit more food there. That's fine. That's fine. Need 22 more science up and running so we can unlock the levees, so I can get that in there. And then we need another 250 science after that to unlock the fluid dump, which will provide us with a good place to keep everything nice and irrigated for a prolonged period of time. But we've got 2 days left. We'll burn... We're going to run out of water on this last day, which is not good, but they will be okay for the day. And we could probably pump a little bit of this out. Just a little bit, not too much. Just enough to keep everyone hydrated for at least that first half a day. So they'll only be a little thirsty on the last half of the... You're sleepy. I feel you there, buddy. I feel you there. Okay. I think we're okay. I think we're fine. We need more lumber. I need this to start pumping out the kits because we're not in a good spot as far as that's concerned. We can plant a little bit more kohlrabi back here. Moved a bunch of furniture and clean carpet after work. You didn't... Why did I even plant all this? Just rip this out. Stop planting that. Want to get that out of here. That. We won't do that. I want to move this up to here. So you get deleted and you get replaced up here. Yeah. Then I would also like to get somebody back into there, but that means losing somebody in science, but that's fine. It's pretty damn cool music for music fanatics. You're not the only one who said that there, friend. 1000%. So many people have been raving about Suno for a hot minute. They've enjoyed every second of it. Feels like cheating was pretty dope. You and one of my friends, Shiny, I introduced him to Suno as well, and he was absolutely shocked by how good it was at making music. So you are 1000%. Oh, what is this? What is all this? What is happening here? What is that? I don't like this. These all connected? They're all interconnected, aren't they? At some point. They all are interconnected. They've got to be. But it is 1000% a very cool system, and I have enjoyed it a lot. Like a lot. Getting to create some really cool music for everybody. For all the students entertaining. It is Shazam. Have you tried out the latest? I think it's 4.5 is what's available for everybody right now. Let's swap these two. So we can replant all this. And that should stay irrigated now. Now we're bad tide proof-ish up here. Not 1000% bad tide proof up there, but we're in a better spot for this area. Not for everything else that's going to pop off and give us a headache here in a little bit. But that's better than where we were before. I need to find 4.5, the free version, better than 3 or 3.5, whatever it was. Yeah, you're not wrong. Nothing to waste your money you don't have on, that's fair. A bit too cool for not having pro. Makes quite the difference. I haven't tried 4.5 to compare it to 4 or 5.0 too much, but I do think that the pro version does pretty cool. And because you actually get to license your songs, or they're licensed to you as opposed to the opposite, not licensed to you. Which is pretty neat, you know. I need that here. And we can throw that in. Having more than 50 credits sounds cool too. This is fair. Waiting for more credits as a drag. Yeah, the pro version, you get 2,500 credits per month, right? That's a lot of credits. It's a lot of credits. And I have, in my entire time having Suno, I have not burnt through. Have a candy next to his name because he got a rare candy from catching that Rapidash. Rigged? I wouldn't say rigged. Birdie Bear, welcome in and happy Tuesday to you, my friend. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome into the Pain and Suffering. How are we doing? Sorry, Book. Don't apologize to Book. She'll be okay. She will survive. You just come down to that and just keep pumping water out. No, don't kick the beavers, book. Bernie, happy Tuesday to you, my friend. If you had a fantastic weekend, welcome into the Pain and Suffering. How are you doing? It is a Timberborn Tuesday. It's Tuesday, isn't it? It's one of my favorite days of the week. One of my favorite days of the week. This is not good, though. We're doing better. Another drought is approaching. That's not cool. It's Timberborn Tuesday.
Okay,
Shazam.
3, 2, 1, it's jam.
This is causing a problem for us. This oscillating water system. Oscillating water for all my friends. It's great. It's fine. Shazam, thanks for the tank, buddy. I don't know why we need to go over here, but there's stuff over there for us, I guess. Well, that's not a bad thing. Do I rip one of these out? Where be all the explosions? What explosion, Shazam? We don't need any explosions. Need to make sure that these guys are always occupied. That always has to be occupied. And then everything else can fall to the wayside there. We do have our first kit, though. We have our first kit. Don't need to blow up anything yet. Heresy. I can't blow anything up yet because I don't have any explosives to blow anything up with there, Shazam. That requires materials that I don't have available to me. And science, which I could probably pause that guy for a little bit. We have a few berries floating around. We can get those trees out of here, so that'd be cool. Get those ripped out of here. Let's turn that guy back on, maybe? I need planks. The beavers are slacking, need more resources. It's not the beavers that are slacking, it's me that's slacking. I've been a very bad beaver overlord and have not been taking good care of them. Have not been taking the best care of them thus far. Think we should be fine. The end is not nigh yet, Shazam. Everything is fine. You have nothing to do within range. That means that you get to start planting some blueberry bushes up here. And now you also get to start planting pine trees up here, which is a great thing for us to be planting. There's a stinking birch seedling. Minecraft pizzas are done. You have Minecraft pizzas and you're not sharing? What is this? What is this world coming to, Kinder? Get cracking. I'm trying to, Bernie. I'm trying to. All right, now we're storing water up here. Storing water there. Storing water here. Sort of storing water here. We needed some of that pizza. I think we're all going to need some of that pizza, Shazam. I think we're all going to need some of that pizza. And I'm very curious to see how well this irrigates. This is where the predominance of our food is coming from. This is all stopped now. This is going to start causing some issues. I feel like we could pump this out and be fine just maneuvering up here. I feel like that's probably a good idea. You can go elsewhere. Go do science for you. The heck is Minecraft pizza apart from being squared? I have no idea. I have no idea. I thought we had a food. Yeah, we've got a food love there, Kinder. What on earth is this? I have so many questions. Also, why is Discord not showing me the photos? It's a very, very tight Timberborn space there, Dark Soul. So many Timberborn lovers here. What is that supposed to be? Steve, or is that a creeper? I am confusion. No, yeah, that's interesting there. Snow golems, you know what? I'll allow it. What is this? I don't know. You're thinking snow golem? Sure. It's an abomination. You can take that up with Kender. Made by an 8-year-old. Okay. All right. I'll allow that. Okay. I won't chastise an 8-year-old. Sorry, it's perfect. Exactly. Dark Soul. Exactly. It's perfect. Nothing to criticize at all. Oh. Don't need to be catching strays from the 8-year-old, from the mama of an 8-year-old. Not today, Satan. You know what? I think we could probably put in some housing for these guys, right? Make them a little happier. That's enough space. Move food. Oh, it's fine, Kinder. It's fine. Okay, who can I... You know what, we'll unpause you, or pause you and unpause you, and then... Maybe once this guy's done up here planting all that, we'll pull those guys out. Food is still moving. We're still at 200 units of food. I would love to have more water storage, though. And I feel like that might be absolutely necessary. And then getting up here. I don't know what is going to cause a problem up here. Unless there's some sort of, like, negative irrigation that just causes this to all turn into absolute poo. Which I could see happening. Very much could see that happening. But I don't see anything that connects to a bad water source that would cause that. I see that. Okay, so that goes down into here. That goes, feeds up into here. That feeds out into here. That feeds out through there, I'm assuming. Yeah. But nothing goes up here. Okay, you know what? I know exactly what it is. This fills up with bad water too, and that causes the negative irrigation up. Yeah, I could see how that would be a problem. I think this side should be safe. This side should be safe. So if we plant or move our farmhouses over to this area, maybe even put them on storage or small warehouses here in the river. The map is sneaking bad water. Yeah, it's sneaking bad water everywhere. Sneaking it everywhere. This will provide us some good clean irrigation, or we just completely neglect that area and move over here and provide some good irrigation. Put in some fluid dumps and irrigate this whole area. We would lose this. Actually, this would actually backfill and cause some problems. So we need to find a place to go hide away from the poo water that's not going to be detrimental to our health. I don't believe that exists, honestly, now that I'm looking at it. Like there's so many places where bad water is going to cause an issue throughout the entirety of the map, other than down here. But that's going to turn into... That'll be a problem during the bad tides. I think this is it. This is probably the safest spot right in this area. And maybe even up here, so we get up into this area as well. And then maybe put a dam in right here and put in a large power wheel just to connect to that. Which we have plenty of lumber here to throw that in. You guys remember when these large power wheels used to cost 200 pieces of lumber? You guys remember that pain? That was insanity back in the day. Anyway, I digress. All right. So I think that's what the plan is going to be. Yeah. I have no idea why they thought that'd be a good idea. That is a metric ton of water to try to, or lumber to try to get moved anywhere. And you want 200 of it rocking and rolling. Like, that's insanity. Like the Wanderers. The Wanderers are such a pain to build. It's not because of the material issue with the Wanderers that I have no problems with the material. I can get the material. The fact that they have all the material on hand 4 feet away from them and it takes them 5,000 years to actually like build it. But you know, that's fine. Welcome in, Mike. Happy Tuesday to you. I hope your late shift isn't being too painful for you, but welcome in. I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday and a fantastic weekend. It take forever to collect everything. I haven't had a problem with collection. It's just been a problem of been a problem of the building process. There's a mod for optimized pathfinding and all. Your brain. It just has to be your brain. Even after it's done, they need to move the mats. So I bring all the mats to the front door. Right? Yeah, new map. So we're trying out the Deadlands today. Here, Mike. Trying out the Deadlands, which is another challenge map. It's a huge Badwater problem-solving game or run. So we're trying to solve that problem. I found one problem already. Keep small colonies. I try to expand the colonies when I have the capacity to do so. You'll see that I'm not pushing super far ahead. So like Disturb Simulations, he's doing a playthrough of Timberpunk 2 right now. The first thing he did, or one of the first things he did in the first episode, he put down 5 breeding pods. And he used a mod to turn them off and on again when the beaver population exceeded a certain amount, and that allowed him to do some interesting population control. But it's like that's a lot in the first 5 minutes of Timberpunk 2 to be running that sheer amount of breeding pods in the first 20 minutes of the game. Hey, yeah, it was a bold strategy, Cotton. In the end, it's working for him. So, you know, he was able to bomb burst really quickly and get some stuff up and running a little bit faster than I was able to, just because of the fact that he has so many beavers running around to do building, to do any number of different things. So if you're smart about it and you have a plan, which to his credit, he's played the map a few times, done a few playthroughs of it before he started the recording that he's doing the current playthrough on. So he has a plan in mind, as opposed to me. I just grab a map and I'm like, okay, this looks like fun. Can I win? No, darn. Let's try it again. It's an interesting Pokemon name. The Slurpuff. Yeah, that's a Slurpuff for you. I need lumber. And I need it now. I would love to turn this on sooner rather than later, but I also need this to stop being an issue for us, which means I need you to be paused again. Now that we're full on berries, I would also like to throw in a small warehouse here for berries, so we could store a few more of those. No one caught the Slurpuff. That's sad to see. All right, so that'll give us a little bit more lumber. This is drying out about as fast as I thought it would, which is not fun to see. This burbling problem that we're having over here is not cool. I don't like that it's not a consistent source of water coming out of this. Obviously, it's a water seep, so it's got the 0.8 thing that it's always looking to exceed. I'm not really giving it an easy way out. So we might replace this with a floodgate. Might replace both of these with the floodgate. I don't know if I'll be able to actually control both of these. Yeah, I'd have to put in another one here. Okay, that does control them all. That's good. Then I need to get down there. I don't know if that's the cheaper way to do that or just crawling around. You know, that's fine. That's a fine way to get that going. We can probably pause this guy since there's not really much that he can do about that situation right now. You could pause you and get science moving again. All of our food is up here and moving, though, so we're doing pretty good on food now, which is a fantastic thing to see. Very happy to see that. We can get lumber back there. These guys are getting lumber for us there, so that is good. This is going to be a problem when that bad tide source back in here starts kicking off and spewing bad tide out here. You can only imagine how much of a pain that's going to be. I have one beaver in there. This is now dried out officially, which is not cool. What are you building right now, my guy? Where are you at? Map is intense. It's interesting. It is interesting to say the least. Okay, you're just going to bed. That's fine. Water is in a better spot now. But we need to turn this back on. And I want to get water collectors up here so we can prepare for the next problem, which is definitely going to occur soon. I want to get more more of those guys in there. Get this built quicker. And I also need to find a place where I can get a couple more beavers. You're paused. You get to be a water pumper. And then it'll pull from somewhere. Probably... I don't know. I need to get planks up and running too. Alright, so this is flowing a bit more cleanly now. So that one water output is probably what was causing that burbling problem. That's been rectified now, and we'll get that fixed as soon as we can get in here and get all of that running. But I still need beavers, and actually, in order to... Patriots or Seahawks? I don't know, actually. My Seattle friends would be angry at me if I didn't say Seahawks, but I haven't talked to my Seattle friends in probably 6 years. So... Pats? I don't know. I don't know. I have no dog in that fight, honestly. I have zero dog in that fight. Okay, this is all going well. We have ads over on the Twitch side. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. I do apologize to anybody who got stuck behind Apocalypse. I hope they treated you well. How much of that can you reach? None of that? Alright, that's fine. You can keep working that. I need you paused. Where is our other position going unfilled? It's probably in there. Okay, so we're down to one builder here. We're throwing that in slowly. I need beavers, like, bad. Like, really, really bad. Alright. Another breeding pod going in. Not a good thing, but we need to catch up because we are not catching up with our spiraling beaver population. Let's give that a max priority, and they can fill that in when they are able to. That's got that one log into it. So as soon as this gets built, we can... pause you, unpause you, pull that down to 1. And honestly, we could get by with just one deep water pump with the amount of beaver population we have right now. Twitch Turbo ads are crazy, showing you an ad to subscribe so they don't give you ads. That's so empty. Yeah. It's a way to ensure that they're getting money out of you. 1000%. Their Dark Soul. Either they're getting money out of you from ads, they're getting money out of you from from a subscription, or they're getting money out of you from Twitch Turbo. And with the problems that Twitch has monetization wise right now, I'm not shocked that they're continuing to push it. Undertaker, thanks for the 3 stream streak, friend. I do appreciate you. You're an absolute legend. Who you voting for there, Mike? You like the Pats? You like the Seahawks? Who you got to win? Just kind of sad. Well, they put themselves in a very terrible position by being a terrible platform in the first place. So I'm not. I have no sympathy. Zero sympathy. The Seahawks 100%. Undertaker's on the Seahawks. What they do, it's Twitch. They exist. They just exist. The better question is, what didn't they do? Okay, we have another drought coming, so we should be fine now. That's in. So as soon as we have you paused, we can get you back here and getting more lumber. What day is the Super Bowl this year? It's like February something. What's the... is it like the 7th, is it? Is it the 7th? I don't know. Super Bowl. I know how to type. February 8th. Yeah, 7th is a Saturday. I don't know why I thought 7th. 8th. Thank you. Yes, the 8th. February 8th. There's something happening on February 9th, and I can't recall what it was. Like something very particular is supposed to... Is there a cruise that day? I don't know. An hour or two ago, you got an ads on Twitch stream while you're literally subscribed to the channel and just wants your money. They don't care about anything else. They don't care. Yeah, this is true. Maybe go for New England. That's fair. Pats are always a safe bet if you're interested in doing that type of thing. Yeah, Bernie, they just want your money. And half their systems are always broken and everything, so, you know, again, no sympathy for the Twitchy systems that are always broken. No sympathy whatsoever. So both teams have Bernie. That is a very Bernie-like response. Sorry, bad jokes. Bad jokes. Bad jokes. You pump harder. Okay, we have planks moving in. I would like you guys to pick those logs up so we don't lose them. Nah, I don't get it. I can't say that YouTube's ad monetization is that much better. So I've been able to... I wouldn't say I've been able to peek behind the curtain, but I've been able to look at a few more things as far as turning monetization on and stuff for ads on my YouTube videos lately. And it's funny. I clicked the auto ad button, right, once just to see what happens. And it started after it looked at the video for like a 4-hour period. It's like, these are the optimal places to place ads. And it put ads every 3 minutes. Every 3 minutes, it threw ads down. It's like, that's a lot of ads, my guy. That is a metric poop ton of ads. Nobody's gonna sit through an hour-long video watching ads every 3 minutes. Exactly. That's what, as soon as I saw that, I was like, off. I'm turning that off now. No auto ads for YouTubes. Google's just as bad as Amazon. Money's all they care about. Well, yeah, they're a company. Like, I understand why they're doing it. They're a company. They've got to keep the lights on. But I'm also trying to keep a viewer base and not lose viewer base. So which one's going to win? My desire to have more viewers or your desire to get more ad revenue out of my ass? Because I do this as a hobby. Only thing that's an ad for is ad blockers. You're not wrong. Until YouTube starts yelling about ad blockers again, which happens every time you turn around on YouTube these days. Somebody's complaining about an ad blocker. I wouldn't say late stage. That's got some interesting connotations associated with it. I wouldn't say that we're quite there yet. We are in an interesting part of the timeline. More ads equal less viewers, less ad revenue. It's a loss situation for them. Yeah. But they need to sell it to their ad partners that we can guarantee X amount of view time versus click through and yada yada blah blah blah. And if you pay for this ad block on this here, there, or whatever, then we can guarantee that you might get this amount of click through, which is what they sell. They don't care about the content. The only thing they care about is whether or not somebody looks at the ad for less than 5 seconds. Just refresh the page. It works fine. I don't use ad blockers, so I wouldn't know. Don't even call it capitalism. It's saying corporatism. Well, yeah, it's crony corporatism. Opera GX or Brave. Don't even need an ad blocker. I avoid Opera GX because that's just more Chromium, and Chromium is bad for my system. I understand the intent behind what they're trying to do, but it just doesn't. It's not good for me. We'll plant more trees. I haven't tried Brave yet. There's also a Bronzor. Brave is good. I've seen ads for it. You see what happens? You're selling a product. Everybody's selling a product. They're selling a subscription. They wanna get you involved. Welcome in, Salgado. Welcome in and happy Tuesday. Welcome back, friend. You see what I did there? Yeah, it's true though. I saw an ad for Brave. I was like, oh yeah. Just an interesting time to be alive, to say the least. I want to move away from this area down here, though. We needs to get away from all that. And there are a few berries to gather down here. I really need to actually give myself a little bit more... We've got lumber here that we could... Why aren't you moving lumber down to there? Oh, I see what's happening now. Okay. Large industrial pile, please. There. Let's get you paused. No one caught the Bronzor, guys. You can't let those Pokemon get away like that. 4 days left. We've got 8 beavers, so we're burning 16 units of water per day. So that's about 75 units of water. We're fine water-wise to keep everybody up and around. We are consuming a little bit more than that, just based off of the breeding pods. UK TV is only allowed for 7 minutes of advertising per hour. Huh. That's an interesting way to get... Very interesting, actually. Just for the TV though, right? And that doesn't cross flow very well into the to any of the other systems. Nothing's free. It is the product, exactly. Pay for the service when it's worth it, than being forced to watch things you didn't ask for. Something's free when it truly isn't. Well, yes. But that's part of the contract that you sign up for, right? When you're getting a free thing or whatever, when you're walking into a freemium space, you're either paying for it with your time or you're paying for it with your time. And that's what money is in the long scheme of things. It's just your time. Oh, those are connected. Those connected. Okay, does that mean I can rip this out and those are still connected? No, what the? Okay, let's reconnect that. Or they're just selling information, which is what a lot of these people do. They're selling information to somebody else to sell you more advertisement or push more advertisement. So yeah, it's a weird place. Understanding that though is half the battle, and if you don't understand that, then you're gonna put yourself in a very bad spot. Can I dam this up? What would happen if I dam this up? If I were to block that, would that go somewhere bad for me? Is there an exit for this other than where it's at right now? Right, back up in there, back up to here. So if I cap that off, then it fills this spot up. Not sure about Google. Twitch is included in the law? Sure. It goes out that way. That goes that way. This is like I'm playing pressure again. Not buy things that are heavily advertised and hope to discourage them to put up more ads. Sad thing is, you're one of however many people on the earth that don't think about that like that, right? No one's being discouraged because somebody out there is buying the product. Somebody out there is pulling the... is clicking the button somewhere. And that's all that they're looking for. They're looking for that one bit of interaction, that one tittle of payout for their time and money and efforts in putting together the advertisement in the first place. That's one of the fun things about that. Again, like you said before, you are the product. They're going to try to sell you that product. Or sell you something or capture your attention so that you might click the button, or they just want your information. That's the dangerous thing. They just want your information. What happens if I don't have anywhere else to go? It goes up and out that way. This is such a dirty map. There's so many hidden ways for all that poo water. You can't just cap it off. You have to... Well, we can just cap it off. We found a way to sneak in here. Maybe that's what we do. You know, instead of trying to figure out how to avoid it, just run over here and blast this out and just say, screw you, poo water. We could do that. I'm down for that. We're not going to touch the information stuff. No. These conversations are why I don't monetize the streams. Bad jokes. Bad jokes. Les bad jokes. We do need to find out a way to... Oh, we have enough science for the fluid dump. Don't have any planks for that, but we have enough science for it, and we will have enough planks or logs once we start ripping more of this out over here to do a little bit of a levee system. Smooth, thanks for the stretch, friend. I appreciate you.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
And for the hydrate. That's what you ended up doing, blowing a small hole and blocking it off in the tunnel. I think that's what we'll have to do. But that requires a lot of science. Which well, I just burnt my science on fluid dump, so that's not going to solve anything for us. Where did I want to do the things? Here? Or no, here. I feel like this is a good spot. It provides a good enough amount of irrigation. So let's get somebody... Yeah, you should have gone to the pub tonight. Why are we going to the pub, Mike? Why aren't you bringing everybody else? I want to go to the pub. I'm kidding. Let's pause you and get this going. Dark Soul, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, you absolute legend. I appreciate it. Welcome into the party. Enjoy your ad-free. You see what you did? I see what you did there. You had free viewing for the next 30 days. And all the fun, like, the conversation. Thanks for that. Of course, friend. I enjoy a good conversation. People seem to shy away from having a good conversation. They just want to, like, yeah. No, I appreciate it, friend. I truly do. And thanks again for the sub. You're an absolute gentleman and a scholar, or a gentle lady and a scholar. I do appreciate it. 1000%. Or down your local. They close it at midnight. Let's see. That would require me to go to the UK side. Best community on Twitch. It is a very tight-knit community on the Twitchiverse. You are correct there, friend. 100% correct. Are we winning, son? I'm not dead yet. Does that count? I'm not dead yet. I need planks. We need to get the planks moving. We need more planks. Timberborn side of the house has got a lot of good beans. A lot of good people around. Lots of pause buildings. Listen, it's fine, Jake. It's fine. Not dead as closest to it. Exactly. As long as I have at least one beaver moving around that's not a child who takes another 14 years to actually reach maturity and then isn't able to actually produce anything, then we could still win. Caveats included. Sure, we may have lost a few due to starvation, but we've got that problem solved for the most part. Exactly. It's solved for the most part. Yeah, solved. And the end is not nigh, book. No. The end is not nigh. Now, are we having to be very, very conscientious of everything that's going on? Yes. Because I don't have much in the Sailor Beaver Maids protect us. No, the Sailor Beaver Maids aren't going to protect us. I mean, you can always save and exit. Then Schrodinger's colony. Exactly. Did it die or did it not die? Until you observe it, you don't know. Exactly. These two to procreate. Remembered iron teeth. Exactly. Exactly. They do things a lot of differently. Bring out your dead. I'm not dead yet. You still want to folktales? There's only one beaver? No.
Save the game.
No. Once, you see, folktales, once you're down to the last beaver in folktales, you're done. No, yeah. You could have one beaver floating around, and he will stay alive for as long as his happiness will get him. But no. You need to. And the interesting thing about that is it's not the individual happiness score or individual well-being score. I think it's, if I recall correctly, it's the district's well-being score that determines whether or not they procreate too. So I lost a playthrough actually here on Twitch a while ago. Jake, how did you get that one? Why? I lost a playthrough because I thought that their happiness was fine, but their individual happiness was not great, but their individual happiness was good, but the overarching happiness wasn't great or something. It was one of those two ways around. I can't recall exactly how that played out. I'd have to go back and look at the actual problem that I ran myself into, but I had, it was the district. It was the district overall happiness score because I had a bunch of sick beavers. They had walked into the pool water, right? Which brings their overall well-being down by 10 points, which brings down the overall well-being for the district and or the whole colony a substantial amount, especially when you have 70%, 69% of your colony as sick, right? And that was actually my first playthrough on what is it called? Under Pressure or Pressure. Yeah. That was a sad endeavor. But yeah, I had 2 beavers left. They just wouldn't make the whoopee to make more beavers. Guys, follow the smook. Click on that button right there. It's easy, it's free. Also catch that Rhyperior. That's actually a cool Pokemon. I'm gonna catch a Rhyperior. I'll catch a Rhyperior. Send sick beavers on vacation. Happy Funland. Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what you have to do. Send them to Happy Funland so they can go be happy and fun somewhere else. I need no whoopee for my beavers. No, these guys don't get to do the whoopee. Get away from me, Pikachu. You make them sad? Why would I make them sad, Hyrule? No, we don't want to make them sad. That's not very nice. I don't want to put that there. Make that a song, an animal themed Sailor Beaver Maids, then have them team up with Samurai Ronin Beavers. I could make a song. We could do a Sailor Moon's theme song. We could do that. Don't know. Talent maybe. No, Jake, you can't peek at me. No, you have to work and drive. Safely drive. The beavers need to be happy? Allegedly. Allegedly, they need to be happy. And congratulations, Book, on your very own Rhyperior. You're home. You made it home. Good job, buddy. I'm proud of you. You're doing great. No whoopee for Iron Teeth. Yeah, it's unnecessary and... Yeah, exactly. It's just like Demolition Man. Demolition Man. So about that. No, Jake. It's ugly. No, it's not ugly. It's a cool Pokemon. A very cool Pokemon. Need this to be cleared out. Soon, please. Big Bang, but yeah. Wow, Jake. Wow, it's a rocket? It's a boulder. Beings will continue until happiness improves. Exactly. That's a very great way to live your life. 1000%. 1000% on board with living that way. Bad jokes. I need more water. Need more water. I'm just putting water storage tanks everywhere. Just because I have a feeling that we're about to run into a very bad situation here. I am not prepared for it. We should have enough planks to put, or the logs to put all this together. Okay, we're dealing with the drought now, so that's fine. I would love for these to go in so we can store up a little bit more water on this side and this side. But that requires a lot of planks to put all of that in. What's that? 5 planks a pop and then 10 logs a pop. We should have that. No, we need... yeah, we need to keep this running for a little bit longer. Need to keep that running for a tad bit longer. For reasons... Where can we steal a body? Maybe from here we can pump a little bit water. And I think we could probably pause one of these breeding pods now. We could steal you, actually. You get out of there. You go be a builder. We're final number for a minute. Jake, why do you gotta keep quoting me unnecessarily like that, bud? That's not a real quote, all right? You're going to confuse the YouTube chats. Listen. In how many dudes, it's a great way to keep all of your friends alive, okay? If you guys haven't played How Many Dudes yet, highly recommend. It's a hilarious game. You don't need to be in there dumping water. That's dumb. Dumb. Get that running a little bit longer, and let's pump up the hours to 20 hours. Mike, thanks for the alert, buddy. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Alright, we might get these in before the drought finally kicks off. Maybe. We have enough planks. Let's pause that. Get 4 builders in there to run all those planks. Those kids could read. They'd be very upset. You're not wrong. Also, King of the Hill is one of the greatest shows ever. And I would really love for them to do another season. That would make me so happy. We do 0.95. Let's do 0.8. Let's do 0.8. I feel like that's a good height. So this can, or maybe 0.75. We're not really saving that much in the way of water, honestly, by doing that. Yeah, because that's gonna cap out at 0.8. But that's fine. That's okay. Alright, now we can pull this back down to 2. We can leave those guys in there. We can unpause you, and you. Get science moving again. And that is good. We've got 2 builders to keep running that around. We'll actually pull that back down to 1 and get this turned back on so we can keep clearing the rest of this out so we can start throwing in our irrigation pond back in here. We might even just continue this path along back here, and sooner or later we'll move away from planting all of our kohlrabi down here and get this up and on as well. Though we could just turn this on. And this would provide us our irrigation. I don't think that there's anything that would prevent us from doing that, honestly. This won't irrigate very far. Do I have the means to actually... Did they renew the revival for another season? Did they really? They really brought it. They're going to continue it for another season? I did not know that. I know that they did the one season. I hadn't heard that they were going to actually continue it for another. That's actually fantastic news. That is fan-freaking-tastic news. I'm very happy to hear that. That was a very funny season. Just seeing Bobby being old, being a weeb. I knew Bobby would be a weeb. Bobby being a weeb is probably the number one thing that anybody should have expected. 1000%. October 30th, 2025. Hulu renewed the series for 2 more seasons. 2 more seasons. Okay. That's fantastic. That's actually really freaking awesome. All right, what are we building now? Did I pause you? I did pause you. Paused you. We could probably pause you. We're doing the 10-day drought. Got 12 beavers. Yeah, we can't pause you. We need to keep pumping that water out. We might even have to dip into a little bit of this water as well. And if we have the capacity, I would like to also throw in some more floodgates down here just to store up. If we store up 0.95 units of water here, that'd be really good for us. I think we can tear these out and put in some platforms so we can gain access to this side and not be reliant on the dams anymore. So they are kind of pointless for us now. We can reclaim those at some point. Platforms, 100 science, that's fine to burn there. In the fall, somebody's saying this first time in like 2 decades, the Family Guy, Simpsons, Futurama, King of the Hill were all airing again at the same time. That's crazy, actually. I'm happy they brought it back. King of the Hill was one of my favorite shows. Jade really got fed up with King of the Hill because that was what we'd watch to go to sleep to, basically. I would have King of the Hill playing in the background. She'd be like, "Why are you watching that again? We watched this season last week." Where you've already seen this episode a bajillion times. Stop it. I want you pulled down by 1. There we go. Might throw you in there just so we can replant all that. I think we're doing good though, guys. Zach does that, drives you crazy. It's a great show, and it's a great way to spend some time. Come rescue these logs, please. Rescue these logs too, please. A lot of logs to lose out on. Like a lot of logs to lose out on. Too far away, can't reach. Probably gonna be the same thing here. Well, let's just cheese it. Pause. That should have moved them into a better position. Oh, it moved them down there. Why would you do that? Can they reach that? It says they can reach that. Some people need background noise, fall asleep too. Never been able to do it yourself. Yeah, it's great. It's white noise. That's all it is. What about second King of the Hill? Listen. When we're not being accosted by 40 kajillion bad, murderous monsters that are chasing us halfway across the world, you can have your second King of the Hill. You watch my YouTube videos sometimes? I'm sorry. I hear that's what a lot of people do. They'll watch the YouTube videos and it puts them to sleep. Oh, I knew there was a Pippin quote, and I went to being chased down by all of the evil, yeah, yeah, ring wraiths. The ring wraiths for chasing us. That's when you can have your second king of the hill, you know. Chill, but not chat to keep you awake. That's fair. That's fair. All right. But I think that's where we're going to call it here, guys. Let's see here. YouTube, thank you all so much for coming in. We're going to let you guys go here now-ish. Yes, it is that time of night. No book, no writing. Yep, it's that time of night, guys. Look forward to a new episode of Timberborn Timberpunk 2 coming out tomorrow on the YouTube. Should be a normal time, 8 o'clock Central. So look forward to that. It's an interesting episode, I think, if I recall correctly. Thank you all again for being here. Have fun, YouTube. We'll catch you on the flip side. See ya!